Hey guys, so today we're going to be making kind of a different style of videos. Haiti is known around the world for mango production. There's more varieties of mangoes produced in Haiti than any other country in the world. We have more varieties of mangoes on our farm than I even can realize or count. So today we're gonna be working with James, and we're gonna go around our farm and maybe head over and visit If's farm with Magnus and see how many different varieties of mangoes we can eat. All right, so we just got down Baptiste. So we have two Baptiste trees here on the New Roots farm. So let's open this up and see if it's any good. This is a beautiful one. Sometimes the Baptiste get a lot of worms in them, but this one, since it was still nice and up in the trees, looking really good. Okay guys, who wants some Baptiste? It's very good. Mango Jean-Marie!
Mango Jean-Marie?
Yep, nice. All right, Josiah, come over here. So last year when COVID started, we were trying to figure out more ways that we could keep all of our guys employed because we didn't want to have to lay anybody off. So one of those was start creating a lot of mango trees from starts. So literally from the mango pits, all of these trees have been started. I mean, it's a seed, that's the way you grow trees, I guess. But these are Trois Douces, Baptiste, and Francique. So these are some of the best varieties of mangoes that are around. And all of these will be planted probably in the next week or two over at the new community center. So all along the fence, and we're just trying to drastically increase the production of not just any mangoes, but of the really higher quality, more valuable varieties of mangoes. Okay, so this is the mango Salnav. Yeah, we don't have very many of these on our property, and it's not a very big mango, and there was only one that was still ripe. So I'm gonna open it up, and we'll have to cut in some little bites for all my specialized taste testers here. Ooh, first impression is it looks really good. So we have a little coconut grove here in the kind of the middle of our farm, and as we were walking from one mango tree to the other, we thought, man, it should be nice to have a little coconut water break. So we stopped here, and James, of course, shimmied up the tree and got us some coconuts, and we're really enjoying them. The interesting thing, though, is that this area of Haiti right here is almost one of the most prolific areas for growing coconuts. This area is known for growing coconuts. After Hurricane Matthew came through and wiped out the southern part of Haiti's palm trees and coconut trees, a huge amount of coconuts from this area of northern Haiti are now transported every day down to Port-au-Prince, where they're resold for a lot higher value because they just don't have coconuts like we have up here. So coconuts are all around us. They're a big part of the economy locally, and they're amazing for your health, and they're just a lot of fun to eat. So here's a little montage of eating coconuts.
That's good.
Isn't it good?
Mm-hmm.
So the tree behind me is a mango douce, which means sweet, sweet. It's so sweet they have to say it twice. So these mangoes are a little bit smaller, but they are valuable, popular, cultivated mango around here, and a lot of these will go to the market. But when we have a lot of the kids over from the community and everything, they are like right on this tree, like looking to see if there's any good mangoes that have fallen down. So let's open some of these up, see if they taste good. doesn't cut up quite as easy as some of the other mangoes, but it's not as hard as other mangoes too. You can see there's usually two nice halves I can try to peel off, and then I get the pit right there in the middle, and I'll peel off from either side of that as well. We're out here near the cornfield now. We've got another variety of mango that's way out in the middle of the field, so let's head out through the corn and make our way. There might be some mud, but we'll be all right. It's very important. This is the mango Mojie. We only have one of these trees on our property, so it's got kind of a similar shape as the Francique. It's a little bit smaller in form, so let's open it up and see how it is. So it's good, but what?
It's really hard to chew for me.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to chew because it's got a lot more fibers in it, but it has a good flavor, right?
Yeah.
Yep, good flavor. So this is the mango fil, and fil means string in Creole. So it doesn't give me a lot of hope that it's gonna be a really tasty mango. It'll be kind of one that has a lot of fibers in it that's kind of hard to eat. Now this humongous, beautiful mango tree is located right in my backyard, so we get to wake up and look at it every day. Unfortunately though, it's just not my favorite kind of mango. And so since there's better varieties, we kind of sometimes call ourselves mango snobs because we only really enjoy the best mangoes. But for today, we're gonna be eating all the mangoes. So this right here, guys, is a cashew. This is another big tree that's right here in our backyard that provides a ton of shade. Again, another very valuable tree and crop grown right here in northern Haiti. So as you can see, it grows kind of upside down like this. This is called the pomme in Creole, which means apple. So it's kind of like the apple that holds the cashew. So then you take this cashew and you twist it off like that, and then you're gonna let it dry for a few days. And then you kind of open it up and the cashew's inside of this, and it makes amazing, you know, a nut you can eat with so many different things. One of the favorite meals around here to eat is cashew chicken. And so since we have a chicken farm and a cashew tree, we get to experience a great farm to table meal all the time. This is the mango Gustav. So we only have one of these trees on our property too. It's way in the back where the pigs are right now. We tried to time this video so that as many varieties of mangoes would be ripe at the same time. This one is just finishing up. We were able to find this one that's in not great condition on the ground in front of the tree. So we're gonna open it up, and I think there'll be a little bit that we can still eat. So a lot of the better tasting varieties of mangoes that we have on our farm, our workers and our family consume them. But for a lot of the mangoes that are growing that there's not a lot of resale value for, and there's just not your ideal mango to eat, we give them to our friends here, the pigs. And so right now we're able to supplement the feed of our pigs pretty substantially by providing them with a lot of the mangoes that we find locally. And not just our farm does that. Farms all over the north do that. People will be constantly giving pigs buckets of mangoes during this time of the year. So enjoy a little videos of the pigs being pigs and enjoying their lovely mangoes.
To the field where we're going to test out a bunch of mangoes. I'm really excited. Look at this beautiful place, everybody. Look at the mountain. Ooh. And here we have a clear shot of the Citadel. If you can see right over there, right where my finger's on, that's the Citadel. It might be a little far, but that's where it is. It's just a beautiful time of day, people.
All right, so we're on this quest to find how many different varieties of mangoes we can eat here within like a mile or two of our place. So we're eating mangoes on the New Roots Haiti compound. We're eating mangoes that are grown in our local community. And then we wanted to come over here with Magnus and the IF Foundation because I knew he had an orchard with a lot of varieties that aren't necessarily just prolific out in the community. So we have, how many mango types here, Magnus?
We have Francique, we have Ferdinand,
Francique,
Zealot, Douce, Baptiste, and Fil Blanc.
Fil Blanc.
Yeah.
5, right?
Yeah, that's right.
5 different types of mangoes. So come along with us. We're gonna eat a bunch of mangoes and see how they all taste. I think they'll all be delicious.
Yep.
Thank you, Magnus.
Thank you.
Is it sweet?
Yeah.
Is it fibery? Okay. What, is that heavy, Kendricks?
No.
It's not heavy?
I got it in my hand.
You can hold it with one hand? Wow, can you lift it up way up over your head? Whoa! What do you think?
Really sweet.
Yeah.
Mango 5. Pound it. Nugget. See ya.
This mango is called the Zealot, and it is mostly grown in southern Haiti. I would really love to cut one of these and open it up, but they're not quite ripe yet. Magnus said a couple more months. Yeah. So you look at how big it is already, and it's still got a few more months of growing to do. Yeah. So unfortunately, we don't get to eat this mango in this video. So this is the mango Francique. You might recognize these. I've seen these in Whole Foods all over the US. This is the only mango of the 143 varieties grown in Haiti that's currently exported. And the reason is, to export it, the USDA requires it to be submerged in hot water for 60 to 90 minutes to kill all the fruit flies that might be on that mango. And this is the only mango in Haiti that can really tolerate that kind of treatment and still export and be pretty good. So these are growing mostly in the central and southern parts of Haiti, but as you can see, the IF Foundation and Magnus are working to create some orchards so to create a lot more Mang Franciques up here in the north as well. So it's one of the most profitable mangoes to grow because there's actually a market to export it out to. So let's cut it open and enjoy it. I hope you guys really enjoyed touring around our farm and our little field trip over to the IF Foundation's orchard. There are so many different types of mangoes in Haiti. Like I said, I think 143 today. You've gotten to see some of them. I honestly did not know that we had that many varieties of mangoes on our farm. When I first started thinking about making this video, I thought maybe we'll find like 5 or 6, but not as many as we found. I'd like to give a special thank you to James. James is our one of our agro techs that works here on our farm. He helps a lot with all the corn production and purchasing. He works a lot with cultivation of all of the farmers around us that where we take our tractor out, and he plots all that, figures all that out, keeps track of it all. And then he's just always around here planting trees, growing trees, and he's just this incredible wealth of knowledge that, you know, can identify everything we have on our farm. So special thank you to James. It was a pleasure making this video with you and all your expertise in identification of all the varieties of mangoes that we have here on the farm. So it was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll think about sharing it on whatever social media platform you're viewing it on, and definitely make sure you subscribe and like. It really encourages us to make more of these great videos for you guys. So thanks, have a great day.